One of those games where the secondary actually played pretty well, but they were just so good that maybe the numbers didn't look as good as they would have.
No, I think definitely our secondary as a whole played good. I fell off a little bit. I didn't make the plays I needed to play, so I take it all on me for what was going on in the back end. So that was that. We're moving on from it though. Learning lesson.
It seemed like in coverage you were right there with him on almost every ball, and it was just a matter of winning the ball. Is that pretty? What do you do to try to improve on that? I mean, how do you come away from that?
I think I just got to make the play. You just got to make the play. Quarterback was put in a good spot. Receivers making great catches, so kudos to them. But I just got to make the plays.
How does that make you better going against a receiving core as good as the one on there?
I think it was real good for us to have that early in the season, especially for me, just to kind of just humble me down and get me right back in. It's always a learning curve going on. So even though I'm in my 4th year, it's always a learning curve. So I just think I needed that, especially. So I'm just looking forward to this week and get ready back out there.
Were you on the special teams coverage units in that game too?
Yeah, I played kickoff.
Okay.
I was on kickoff.
Well, what were kind of the breakdowns? Our coach was basically saying that effort was part of the problem.
I think a couple guys missed a couple assignments and they hit it right on the money. Had the perfect play for it, so that's all that was. But we fixed that yesterday, so it should be fixed for Saturday.
It seems like you guys focus just a lot in general on special teams. So to have a breakdown like that at this point in the season, how kind of frustrating was that?
It was tough, but I mean, it was only the 2nd game of the season going into Oklahoma. We got a couple of young guys playing, but we'll be fine. We just had to fix some things, and I believe they got fixed.
What do you think of Fresno State? What have you seen from them on tape?
They're pretty good. Good team. They top 25 team last year. Pretty good team. Good receiving core. They got the quarterback returning this year, so I think it's going to be a good game on Saturday.
Does your sense of urgency kind of go up in this situation after losing the first 2 games? Now you got a game at home before you start conference play.
Of course. I definitely think we need to win. We definitely need to win. That's all that was. Especially coming in, a team like Fresno State coming in, good team, good competition. We need to come in to the Rose Bowl and get a win. Definitely.
In what ways do you think the defense has improved the most in these first 2 games?
I think our front seven. Is doing a great job. They did a great job against Oklahoma for the most part. And we're just playing with a lot more energy, and we're all trying to get to the ball. So I think that's where we're improved.
What do you think some of those young guys, Elijah Gaines kind of got his first game action? How do you think he's done?
I think he did good just for his first game on the road, Oklahoma. That's probably pretty nerve-wracking. But I think for the most part, he played a good game overall. So, and a lot of other young guys played good. So it's good to see them out there.
How much of improvement have you seen in Darnay from last year to this year? It seems like he's become kind of a lockdown guy.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. Just having that first season and get your feet wet is a lot of learning curves going through the first season. So I think he's real comfortable this year going in. So I think he's gonna have a great season and continue to play great, just like he is.
What do you think makes Darnay kind of a special corner?
I think he's pretty fast, and he works hard on his craft. You see him every day after practice working. He's always asking for advice, always wanting to learn. So I think that's what's good about him, and he's going to keep getting better and better.
His dad said he thinks he can play baseball. Did you see him out there on the baseball team?
I don't know nothing about his baseball background. That'd be good to see, though. Maybe he probably could be good at stealing base or something, but I don't know. That's a good question. I have to ask him.
How is it having him on the opposite side? Like, it seemed like they targeted you a little against Oklahoma.
It's good to have Darnay on the other side. He's a great corner. I feel like I'm a great corner. They was just making plays out there, double moving me a lot, trying to get me out there, trying to get their guys off. So it is what it is. But having Darnay on the other side is pretty good too.
I feel like the way you guys played in that last game was kind of a step forward on defense.
Oh yeah, definitely. I feel like we're getting better and better each week. We got to continue to improve and keep playing hard.
What would you say the improvements that you're still trying to make are biggest things?
We're still trying to figure everything out as far as situations. We got to be situationally aware, I feel. But like I said, we're improving this week. I feel like once we get that down, we'll be good.
When you say situationally aware, what is that specifically?
Like running pass downs, I feel like we couldn't get a pass rush, couldn't get much of a pass rush last game because we wasn't situationally aware. So I feel like if we'd be more situationally aware, that would help us out and give us more pre-snap cues, getting a rush more than pass out.
Were you guys maybe trying to be a little more conservative, just scheme-wise, or just part of the game plan, maybe a little bit as well?
Oh no, I wouldn't say that. I would just say we was playing our game.
Okay.
I wouldn't say we were being conservative.
How can you get more situational? What needs to happen between coaching and players? What?
For the players, then just knowing the down and distance, you know, taking our pre-snap surveys. As a D lineman, I'm supposed to look at the backfield set and the O lineman stances and all that. So that'll help.
Where do you think you are in your development? Just true sophomore right now. Where are you physically? How you are just in knowing technique and knowing what to do?
I feel like I improved much from last year. Still trying to get there. I mean, still got a lot of stuff to work on, but I feel good about this year.
How's Coach Aguilassi contributed to that?
Oh, he's been a great benefit to us. He's teaching us the game, giving us little like football IQ things to help us out there on the field. But yeah, he's been great so far.
So you're mainly playing not nose, but like the 4-eye kind of. What's the difference for you, and are you moving around, and where do you feel the most comfortable?
Yeah, I've been playing the 4-eye mainly this season, but I play everywhere, as you can see. I feel comfortable pretty much everywhere, to be honest. I don't feel more comfortable at a certain position. I feel comfortable everywhere on the line. So.
I think a lot of you guys are talking about the importance of stopping the run. I feel like that's Coach Adler's kind of main thing, stopping the run. Successful. How do you think you've done that?
I feel like we've been solid in the run. Like I said, we just improving each week. I feel like we've been pretty solid in the run. Now we're just trying to put it all together.
I guess some of the offensive linemen say that part of establishing a run game on offense is just a clean mentality. Is that kind of the same for defense? Just having a mentality of just stop the run no matter what?
Oh yeah, for sure. If you don't have that mindset that you're going to stop the run, you're not going to stop it. So you got to go into the game telling yourself we're going to stop the run. I'm going to hold my gap down. That's how you achieve stop the run.
Do you think you guys have done better in that, just having a commitment to stopping the run this year?
Yeah, for sure.
What have you seen from Fresno State? Have you looked at them on tape yet?
Oh yeah, I watched a little bit of Fresno. They look pretty solid up front. A bunch of tough guys. They scrappy, so it'll be a good opponent in the matchup.
Where's the mentality of the team right now, coming off of 0-2 with this game, leading into a bye week after that? Where do you think the morale is?
Oh, we're still good. I don't see nobody with their heads down. We're still got our mind on the prize. So we're not too worried about it. It's a long season.
Does a sense of urgency kind of take an extra notch up, or do you feel like you guys were already where you needed to be in that department?
We've already been pretty urgent. Like we already had a good sense of urgency, but I feel like we're picking it up for sure.